Good morning, Live, Build, Change family. We are back here at the morning mindset edition of the Live, Build, Change podcast. These are everyday shots to the soul that I'm producing to help you get your mind straight. You know, sometimes you wake up in the morning and your mind is just a mush because of the night's sleep or because of, fatigue that you're experiencing because of where you are at in life. And you wake up and your mind is just all over the place. There's other people, you wake up every morning and you have negative thoughts in your mind. You have condemning thoughts. You have thoughts that are dragging you down. And some of you can't let go of the past. You have thoughts every day about those things people did to you or the things you wish you hadn't done. And this morning mindset edition of the Live, Build, Change podcast is to help you get your mind right. See, you have a responsibility to take control of your mindset. And that's what we're trying to do in these morning editions. And the reason I do them every single day is because you need this every single day. I need this every single day. If I don't get my mind right in the day, who knows where I'm going to wind up by the end of the day. So we're looking at the book of Ephesians right now, Ephesians chapter 1. And we're going to look at verse number 5. And this, similar to the verse we talked about yesterday, is a verse that can be kind of hotly debated. You know, it uses the word predestined. And so we get into that, so does that mean God chose some people and he didn't choose other people and you don't really have a choice and all that? You know, those are important issues, but they're not the issue I think Paul's getting at. You see, Paul's point in these verses is to tell us what God has done for us and the difference that makes in our lives. So let's not lose sight of his purpose here. He writes in verse 5, he says, "In love, he predestined us for adoption as sons through Jesus Christ, according to the purpose of his will and to the praise of his glorious grace, with which he has blessed us in the beloved." Okay, so let's unpack that for a minute. In love. So this whole thing he's going to talk about, this predestination thing, happens because of his love. Okay, so first of all, this is something I've been chewing on more lately. God loves you. Do you get that? Do you really know that? Do you really believe that? What I've found lately is I don't often think in terms of God loving me. I think in terms of I love God and I want to please him. But I don't stop and turn that around and think he loves me. And so instead of thinking every day, God, I love you, God, I love you, maybe we should start saying, God, you love me. God, you love me. And that's the most mind-blowing thought in the universe, that God, the one who created the universe, spoke it into existence, actually loves us. And because of that love, he predestined us for adoption through Jesus Christ. He predestined us for adoption through Jesus Christ. God, because he loves us so much, said, I'm not going to lose these people that I love so much. They're not going to miss out. I am not going to let them miss my love. And so he decided beforehand to adopt us as sons through Jesus Christ. And ladies, don't let that term sons turn you off. Don't let it make you feel like the Bible is a misogynistic book. It's not at all. That idea of sons is an intentional word because in the Old Testament viewpoint, in that culture, it was the son who inherited, not the daughter. And so he's saying here to men and women, you both are adopted to be inheritors through Jesus Christ. You both are adopted to receive all the Father's blessing through Jesus Christ. And it's all because of God's love. So as you face your day today, remind yourself, say it over and over to yourself right now, God, you love me. God, you love me. Even if hard things happen today, you love me. Even if I lose a client, even if my kids are disobedient, even if I'm sick, even if I'm diagnosed with cancer, God, you love me. Man, that's foundational. We've got to have that firmly embedded in our minds today. Hope to be with you tomorrow on the Mindset edition of the Live, Build, Change podcast. God bless.